Okay, guys and girls, this is an issue that has to be addressed on the Land Rover Toolbox Videos YouTube channel, and this comes from uploading some videos and then putting a price on them, which is 0.99 pence in the UK, and it's priced roughly the same around the world where it's accessible. Now, these videos used to be on Vimeo at one time. We sold them as a download DVD, but now they are in a playlist and we're charging for them. This is to get revenue for the LRTV. Now, if you look at this video here, it's for free. You can see just in 28 days, there's nearly 24,000 views on it. So you can imagine the amount of people that are getting information off this. 16 days and 9 hours of viewing and information, which is quite incredible. Right, so with this 300 TDI timing belt change, it has kicked up a bit of a shitstorm, excuse my language, but basically people are either commenting and saying thank you very much, it's been absolutely brilliant, which this is what we're here for. We're here to educate you. We're not here to just fill your mind up with rubbish like some other YouTube channels do. Obviously, there are some good Land Rover channels. I'm not knocking them. However, we go into details that some people don't even touch on, and this is where I take my time and pride myself on doing, because I can show you. You're also getting the benefit of a mechanic that's had over 25 years of Land Rover enthusiasm. You're getting a benefit out of this. Now, there are a few people, and Arjun was one of these people who complained and he unsubbed because he felt that he shouldn't be paying for anything. Well, fair enough, but it was also with a little bit of a nasty comment that he would unsubscribe. A lot of people would, and it would hit revenues, but we don't get revenues off this channel. A tiny little bit of advertising. Now, I just want to show you 30,000 subscribers over the lifetime of this channel, and we've lost 3,500. Now, you can see here the sort of thing that we get, and I look at the stats here. You can see 9 people unsubscribed from us on the 21st of the 4th, which is around about the time that this kicked off a bit, which is a tiny, well, it's a spike, but you can see for the rest of them that we're losing subscribers because people either sell the Land Rovers, but we also gain a lot more. Now, for me, this is actually a little bit of a problem because we're growing a bit too big here. I know 26,000 subscribers doesn't seem like much, but when you look at the comments and the questions that I get, and I'm sorry, I can't answer them all. I just physically don't have the time to go out to work, do my overtime, support my family, make videos, and then, of course, answer all these technical questions. However, I try my best when I do get a few moments. So I'm sorry here, but you see, on one day, watch time on the whole channel is 20 days and 23 hours. So you can imagine what we're actually giving to people here, which is a hell of a lot. Unofficially, we have 460 videos and 389 are available. Unfortunately, I was starting on the 300 TDI engine overhaul, and I think some of you might be annoyed because I can't finish it at the moment because of finances. So we're having to cover welding instead, and we have a support from Arkwright, of course. But I have a hell of a lot of experience and stuff to show you. But, of course, the issue is, of course, money, because I can't afford to dip into my pocket constantly. Now, compared to what you get out of this, saving money, then you could obviously support us. And I know a lot of people won't. They'll just run away because they're not interested. They think the internet's for free. Which, okay, fair enough, we all like to get freebies, but if you want an education, then you have to give something back. Now, I am asking for support from you guys, and we could make this something really good for a small amount, even just for a price of a coffee per month. So this is something you have to seriously consider if you want to see this continue. We did have a great time when Bearmark supplied us a vehicle and the parts to show you how to get on repairing your Land Rover. However, we don't have this anymore. We do have the D2, which we had over £500 donated to us by willing supporters who wanted to see this thing repaired, which it will do and get modified. However, we've put this on ice for now because of the cost involved. I know some of you think, oh yeah, well, you've got loads of tools, snap-on tools. Yeah, I've got a crappy old toolbox at the moment. This used to be mine. and this is the best toolbox I've ever had, but it didn't last long because when I broke my ankle, I then had a 2.5 months off work, which I had to sell to support myself to eat and pay my rent. This toolbox here was mine, and I bought it back and repainted it while I had a broken ankle, so this is now in service. So you can understand that even when we do get stuff from sponsors, which is either loaned or we've had to borrow it from other people, a lot of the equipment that I buy and use to show you how to do things is in-depth stuff that you won't possibly learn unless you do a lot of browsing on the internet. So, you get a good bonus here. Now, what I'm going to say to you is that we've opened a Patreon account, and if you pledge us $1 a month, and there's enough of you, we can improve the LRTV channel beyond anybody's wildest dreams. At the moment, I'm having to pay for everything out of my own pocket. We do have help from sponsors from time to time, but it costs a fortune, to be honest with you. Now, if you want to help us out here, and I'm going to do a proper video later, but if you want to help us out here, pledge to us and we can continue doing this channel.